All right, you already know what it is. Fourth Quarter Boys Sports in the building, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Be a Fourth Quarter Boy for life. Hit the notification icon. Round one is in the books, man. And, I'm really feeling good about what the Bears could do in the second round. Hopefully we could trade back and get some more picks. But, a couple of guys that I talked about that were taken off the board that didn't fall to the Bears. Treylon Burks, who else? Kyer Elam, and I think there's one other guy that I liked that I thought may have an opportunity to drop to the Bears. No, Kenyon Green. But look, in the second round, there's so much talent out there that, I think Ryan Poles, the only way he can make a mistake is getting some no-name guy from some small Division 2 or 3 school. I don't know why he would do that. There's so many guys out there that you could plug and play right now in this second round because you got a lot of holes to fill, number one. Number two, the talent that you got on the Chicago Bears roster, is going to be competition out there. No one's really proven. No one on the Chicago Bears team is proven, with the exception of Robert Quinn. So yesterday I dropped a video about how the Bears may be able to get their hands on some talent. So some of the guys that are still on the board for the Bears to pick, Alec Pierce, George Pickens. Oh, they did take Tyler Smith in the first round, but Christian Watson is still there. Rasheed Walker's there. Jahan Dotson is gone, so that's off the board. Daniel Falele is still there. Nick Cross. So we still got some guys that are on the board that I really feel can improve the Chicago Bears team. Perion Winfrey is still on the board. So again, man, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's round two. I'll be a little bit more extensive in my analysis then, because hopefully the Bears will have picked, some new Chicago Bears players by then. But in my opinion, the way things fell down in this draft, it's not real surprising. But I look for Ryan Poles to see if there's a situation where he could trade back and get some more picks in later rounds. I think it would be beneficial. After those first 15, 20 picks go by, a lot of these guys, I don't want to say it's a crapshoot. You can't say that. But you could really find you some diamonds in the rough. But with all of that in mind, I'm not going to keep you guys. It's a late night. Just wanted to touch down with you to let you know what my view of the draft was. So just going through it quickly, I was kind of surprised about the Jags drafting Trayvon Walker. I like the Lions getting Aiden Hutchinson. Thought the Texans might go a different direction at cornerback, but I think Lovie Smith, was looking for that Charles Tillman physical cover 2 cornerback that could also play press man. The Jets getting Sauce Gardner. I thought they might go and get them somebody, to give their quarterback somebody to throw to. But, Sauce Gardner's a good cornerback. And I think he's going to be there for a long time and really help, fill a hole in the Jets secondary, but also be a foundational piece as they go forward. I thought this guy was a little overdrafted, Kayvon Thibodeau, but hey, it is what it is. Going on, Evan Neal going to the Giants. And you got Drake London going to the Falcons to kind of get in there and take that Riley Ridley spot. Then you got the 2 Ohio State wide receivers going back to back. One of them going to the Jets, so they do finally get themselves a threat on offense and somebody that Zach Wilson can throw to. And then the Saints go out there and get Chris Olave, another really refined route runner from Ohio State. And then you get Jamison Wilson going to the Lions. So right there you get a nice little run on wide receivers, and it's looking bleak for the Bears. And then you get you get a lot of linemen, you get a lot of defensive players picked, and that's kind of how the first round shook down. You get down to 16, Jahan Dotson goes to the Commanders at wide receiver, Kenyon Green goes to the Texans. So I think Lovie Smith is really trying to find some really good talent. And, one of the guys I liked that went to the Titans, Treylon Burks, so a big deal that went down in the First round was, A.J. Brown going to the Eagles. So, they had to replace A.J. Brown, so they went and drafted him Traylon Burks. Guy that's a little bit taller, but has the same weight, and they have similar play styles. Kenny Pickett goes to the Steelers. I'm sure that's upsetting to Mitchell Trubisky, but it's time to compete. There was once a time that you were on the bench looking at Mike Glennon say it was his team, and so we're gonna see how this goes, and how you're gonna take the reins in the Steelers, and are you gonna take this job and keep it, or are you gonna let Kenny Pickett come in there and steal your glory? So we're gonna see how that shakes down. And our guy Kyer Elam gets to the Bills. I think that really locks down their secondary pretty well. So teams are going up to get the guys that they wanted. But in wrapping this up, as for the Bears, we really got an opportunity right now to trade back and get multiple rookies on our roster that will compete with some of the guys on the team right now. So, I'll leave it at that. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. It's Fourth Quarter Boy Sports. I'm the illustrious one, Professor Lake, in the building. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Be a Fourth Quarter Boy for life. Holla at your boy. Tomorrow, I'm out.